Hey gang, alright, so we are ready to roll. And yeah, let's go. You hit cancel and it takes you into this screen. So, Ramses Dragoon, he's got items. Leonard's a monk, he's got items. I think. um, Penelope is a samurai, she's got items. Mustadio is a chemist, so obviously has items. And Agrius, Holy Knight, she's also got items. This fight is a damage race, and they're all just going to revive. So let's start the fight. Agrius was like 50 JP off from being able to learn Hallowed Bolt, which we showed off with Delita. Alright, here we go. It's Delacroix. Delacroix. A Sea-Gafgarian sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily. Even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. Oh, I see. Because Ramses' mother was a whore. But enough is enough. Your intrusions overstay their welcome. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel a generous offer and my last. Where is Lady Ophelia? You mean to free her? What then? You've turned your back on your house. A man cannot prosecute a war. Oh, anyway, forget this bootless struggle. Think you mere will enough to see you victorious? Even will needs force, and you have none. Tell me where the princess is. Gone to Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours. You lie. Your Highness has taken her first step towards the throne. See, Agrius should be all about this fight right now, but because I could have dismissed her, she's not in the story. And that's the one thing I don't like about the game. But she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better than us to stand at her side? She saw this, why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together we can change Ivalice for the better. I have no wish to change the world, but nor can I stand by while men suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change the world? Not even I am so naive as that. Haha, nescient humility. Nescient humility from one possessed of such artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my words are wasted on you. Actions speak louder, yes? Alrighty. Alright, so Cuchulain, or I believe it's Cthulhain, is how it's pronounced. Cthulhain the Impure. You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation ecstasy. Man, that's good alliteration right there. Defeat Cuchulain. Cuchulain? Anyway. Alrighty. He's going to go first, even though I'm way ahead on levels. He's casting Sleep. He hit Sleep on the two people I did not want him to hit Sleep on. He's going to hit him. Okay, it's a slow amount, but it wakes him up. And he's going to wait in place. Rams is going to move. So this is a damage fight, right? I said. So he has about 500 HP, I think. We're going to try a jump. We have no idea if this will hit, but we're going to try a jump because it's damage. He will do a... I taught him Purification. Right there. So this should wake her up. Yes. Okay, sleep is gone, and he will move forward. Say, okay. Agrius. Your move sucks, Agrius, but you will move forward. Say, okay. You know what? She can do a potion. Can, will Holy Sword hit? I don't think Holy Sword can hit from here. But we'll try. Nope. Not even close. So she'll do a potion. It's a little, like, in vain to do some potions here, but might as well put him at max health. Maybe it'll confuse the AI. Face that way. You will move all the way up here. And you will... Aido. Kotetsu. Let's go. 84. 135. So we're at 210, 219. He's casting again. He'll move over here. Say okay. And wait in place. Byoga. Alright, that's some damage. Alright, that's big damage. Auto potion goes off. Only on Ramza. Okay. Ramza from the side. Okay. Is Ramza doomed? Oh no. Ramza's doomed. That's not good. Who knows if this will hit, but it's another 135. So it's 270 just from Ramza. Ramza's doomed. Oh, that's not good. Alright. You'll move next to him. He has enough HP to just one punch you, probably. Alright. Can we? 105. That's big damage. Okay. 3. Okay. He has to get closer so he can maybe throw Phoenix down on Ramza, maybe. I don't think he can hit from here. Like, it's within range, but I don't think the angles work. No line of sight. No line of sight. So instead, items. Let's high potion. Yeah, let's do that. Again, maybe just to confuse the AI. Move up. Alright. Get him surrounded a little. We'll draw out some more. Okay. What was that, 70? So she's 140, 240, 370. Oh, he moved. Ramza doesn't hit. Oh no. And Ramza's doomed. Oh no. Okay. Agrius. Agrius. Now's your time to shine, Agrius. Now is your time to shine, Agrius. 110. Hey, we won the fight. With Ramza in the sky. Ramza, I heard him land. How strange that I, undying, here should die. A death... I wish the camera was spun around so we could see the face. A death come early, ere my master could return. Alright. We beat the damage check. That fight's tricky sometimes. If you bring, like, people who can't tank, battle is won. So what was that? She did 140, he did 110, Agrius did 110. So that's what? That's 470-ish, about? Oh, and 100 from Ramza, so that's 500. 130 from Ramza, so that's 500. 600 damage almost? Zeltania Castle Keep. Ho ho. Look at this crew of badasses. The Duke Goltana, the god himself Delita. Look at these two badasses over here. And then this dude right here in these robes. He's a joke character online. Like online, the community jokes that he's the strongest character in the world ever, any video game. My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ovelia. I would have you tell me more. I am Delita Hyrule, the Black Ram Lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own, a sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned. Chancellor Glevan. Hyrule, you say? That is a name I've not heard before. I thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams fell in battle against the Eye of a fortnight past. Indeed, that dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. How fares the princess? Bishop Canberich. So he has a different name in the original translation. But anyway. She is weary yet of her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead. Unless I'm confusing him with someone else. Count Sidolphus Orlando. Sidolphus Orlando. This is the first time he speaks. And he is Thunder God Sid. It is not true you brought a prisoner? Is it not true you brought a prisoner? It is. Bring the prisoner forth. Just a little punts. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess. 'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name and keep him from Lasalia. We thought to deny him the regent's seat. Who gave you the order, Duke Larg? No, a close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor. Madness. None among us would fain betray our Duke. Silence this man. He knows not of what he speaks. I would hear it nonetheless. Who was it? Name the one who gave the order. I'd have your protection. My honor as a knight. Speak. 'Twas the man who stands before me, Chancellor Glevan. Oh my god. What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave. Who put you to it? The queen? Stop this murmurous farce. I've naught to do with this. To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor. Oh. Look at Orlando. Look at Orlando. Hand on the sword. Orlando ready to go. Ready to go. Everybody else backs up. This dude, I don't know. It looks like his hand's on a sword, but he sucks. Orlando ready to go. It was not I. I know not of it. Slashed in the back. Forgive me if I presume overmuch, your grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The order of the southern sky must march on Lasalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne. All right. And this is some fights. Following his sack of the royal capital Lasalia, Duke Goltana banished Queen Luveria to Besselat for her hand in conspiracy and crowned Prince Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, insisting that Prince Oranus was a true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free the queen, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana in turn set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions. There it is. Name drop. And it asked me to save again. And I say, yeah, I'll save again. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this party going. Right here. Save it up. More cutscenes. Bring it. Fort Besselat. Here we are at the table. The Baron of Bolmena. This past evenfall, the count stood at 20,040, if both sides be counted. Alone, we've sustained 200,000 wounded as well. 200,000 wounded. Hey, we know this guy, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry. The number of casualties does not concern me, nor does the depletion of our stores. These were to be expected. No, it's the drought that threatens us. The markets are empty and the tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best. Viscount Blanche. Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galeon this season. The grain rotted and the fields before it could be harvested. Thunder God Sid, the real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. Oran tells me, Oran is his son, was the other badass that was standing next to him. Oran tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lassalia and more pour in by the day. Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mulling maids and his soldiers both. It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. You think Zeltania proof against such fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace? Your fears are well founded, but we cannot yet end this war. We shall treble at the rate of tax. We shall treble the rate of tax and keep a close watch on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at Limberry border and see they are turned back. Duke Larg suffers as we do. What better time to treat for peace? You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this. The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Excellency. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? And this is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. It is a matter of resources and resolve. Resolve, you say? These are the words of a coward. The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We are honor-bound to fight. And in this war, you do not feel so bound? We were honor-bound to fight, he said. You were never one given to hypocrisy, Orlando. Show leniency now and they will only strike the harder. This fight is not only for ourselves, but for our people in equal measure. The crown cumbers with them with its every act. We fight to free them of such tyrannies. His Grace has the right of it. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? Your title is ill-earned, Thunder God Sid. Your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze. Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. What see you in plight that portends victory? Portends? 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 Or have you forsworn the use of your eyes? I will not sit here and tolerate such insults. Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I have chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando. And so begins Chapter 3, The Valiant. Delita once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. This is Ramza talking now. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lassalia to tell my lord brother that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my legs against the current. And there you go. When last we seen, we were down here. But now we here. But that's as good a place as any to end this video. So, there it was. We had the boss fight of chapter 2 and some story setting for chapter 3, and we got to head towards Lasalia. So look forward to that. I have no doubt that there are so many rumors. There's the poacher's den if I wanted to poach. So many rumors, so many things to send people on, errands to send people on. You know what? This is a short video. Let's read some rumors. The Legend of the Zodiac Braves. We've definitely read before. I'm pretty sure we've read before. Long ago. Okay, we saw that. Yeah, okay, yeah, we've definitely read that before. The Zodiac Stones. These crystals are said to date from the age of myth. Each bears the mark of a sign of the zodiac, leading them to be called the Zodiac Stones. They are thought to harbor divine power, which allowed the Zodiac Braves to perform astonishing miracles. Their last appearance in historical records dates from the time of Saint Ajora. Since then, the Zodiac Stones have remained hidden from mortal sight. A stalemate. It was about the war. 3 months have passed since the Battle of Grofovia. In the first full-scale battle between the forces of Lasalia and Limberry on the plains that define the border of the two lands, formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other as enemies on the battlefield in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of protracted struggle does little to bolster the already low spirits of the people. Out of one war into the other. Princess Ovelia saved. Princess Ovelia, abducted from Orborn Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, the culprits were Duke Goltana's aide, Chancellor Glavan, and, it seems, Queen Luveria herself. Rumor holds that the queen instructed the Chancellor to dispose of the princess, thus placing her own son next in line for the throne. Chancellor Glavane has been put to death for the plot, but the queen denies all knowledge of it. The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Black Ram Knights by the name of Delita Hyral. Here we go. We're talking about our boy. The rumors are talking about him. In honor of his achievement, he's expected to be given leadership of the knights in place of Baron Grimm's, who was killed at the battle against the Order of the Ebon Eye. So there you go. I guess he's a baron now? Delita's a baron? Baron Delita? Okay. The death of Cardinal Delacroix. We know what really happened, but here's what the rumors are. It has been 3 months since the death of the Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel. Although his death has been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish rumors. I was those brigands. For strangely enough, the slain appeared to have been crushed to death. Drought and flood. Famine the likes of which have not been seen in decades has descended upon Ivalice. The eastern lands of Zeltelnia and Limberry suffer from a drought, which has reduced the harvest to half of a normal year, and the west in Galleon and Fovaham, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half of all crops. The capital of Lasalia is awash with refuge who have lost their homes in the war or who are simply in search of food. Okay, so I'm gonna run errands. I definitely have a whole bunch of them. There's new armor, there's new everything. Yeah, so that's how that's gonna be. And yeah, so I'll be back. Like 12 Capricorn is definitely not gonna be 12 Capricorn by the time I record the next video, because I am going to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna run around all this map. So many random battles. But anyway, it is what it is. And I want to thank everybody for watching.